What's up, guys? Jay's Mowing back with another video. It is a new week. We have doubled our recurring clients from 3 yards to, actually we've tripled, to 9 yards a week. So I basically just closed like 3 jobs before I left the house. So we're doing good. We've pretty much doubled revenue, tripled revenue. I think we're at like $2,100 a month right now. It's not the best, but this is showing, you know, what it's going to look like for some of you guys. A lot of you guys think you're going to immediately go out here and get 40 yards a week right out of the gate, and you're just going to be, you know, right out of the gate. Now, we have had a lot of flooding in my area. There's been a lot of tornado weather last week. Basically, the rest of the week after I got done mowing my yards last week, it was tornadoes and a lot of rain. Some points were like 16 inches of rain. The Kentucky River is flooding over. Like it's not been a great spring so far, but that's okay. I think now it's warming up. People are starting to see like, holy crap, my yard is way overgrown. I gotta mow. Do I really want to mow it myself? And then if they go no, they get on Google and they look up lawn care near me. If they say yes, then of course they do it themselves. I have a feeling that I'm going to be getting more and more calls as the weeks progress and as the rain kind of dies back and the tornado weather kind of subsides. So far we're doing good. We tripled our clientele, tripled our accounts. That's always great, even though we're still in the single digits accounts. But you got to look at it from this way. From last week to this week, I went from 3 accounts to 9. And they're all pretty good priced. I've got one that I just got for $98 a week. Got another one I got for $95 a week. I got another one that's $94 a week, and he is still searching around for quotes, but he's not going to beat that price. A lot of guys for an acre at like 120 plus. I came in at 90 just to get some accounts, you know, and the next year I can go up. Right now we need the business. For those of you that are starting your first lawn care business like me this year, I hope you guys are crushing it and doing well. The weather has not been too kind for me so far in my first season, but that's okay. We're going to keep going and keep pushing through. For me, the rain's not really a big deal because I'm not doing anything. You know, if it rains Monday and I got yards to do Monday, and right now I have so few accounts that it's like, well, I'll just do them Tuesday. You know what I mean? And eventually we'll see. I mean, if I get to that 40 plus yard a week by myself and maybe a helper weed eating or something, and you know, the rain is messing with the schedule, we'll see what I'll have to do there. But then it's like, well, then I'll just work Friday, you know what I mean? And just kind of bounce around the weather. Or just skip a week. I think the weather does play a part in your lawn care business, but you know, you just deal with it. It's not that big of a deal to me. It may become a big deal later, but as of right now, it doesn't feel like it's that big of a deal. I know guys that get into the lawn care business and then they get out of the lawn care business because they're like, oh, you got to deal with the weather. You got to constantly pay attention to the weather. It's like, well, you should kind of be paying attention to the weather anyway. You know, it's going to impact you in anything you do, whether you're in lawn care, pressure washing, tree service, lane clearing. It's going to impact you in any business that you do outdoors. Today's Monday. It's still very wet outside. I'm only going to do 1 yard today. It's in this other zip code. And here's my dilemma and what I want your feedback on if you're still watching this. This one property I've got is over here in this zip code 20 minutes from my house. So imagine my house is in the middle. 20 minutes north is where this house is, 25 minutes. Now, all my other 8 accounts are 20 minutes east from my house, 25 minutes east. In that zip code, the main zip code that I want. So, and you know, these people 25 minutes north are nice people that, you know, they've told me they want to see me succeed. It looks great. They love it. It's their first time ever hiring out. It's their first time hiring out their lawn care. To see how it goes their first year. I don't want to just, you know, mow their yard a couple times and then just be like, you know, sorry guys, you're the only people up here and I got to cut you. good luck finding somebody else, or they'll be like, I knew we shouldn't have hired out for, you know, I don't want to be that guy that, like, somebody's first experience hiring out lawn care and then be that guy that drops them like 2 weeks a month in. Right now, where I don't have that many accounts, I can do this yard. It's not profitable because, you know, I have to drive up here, and then if I have to do my other yards on the same day, I have to drive 40 minutes the other direction past my house. So it's not ideal. And so far, even though my Google ads and stuff is still running up here in this area, I'm not getting, like, to give you an idea of the amount of calls and website clicks I'm getting from this area I'm going to compared to my main service area where I have the 8 other accounts, it's like 36 clicks and calls, or 36 clicks and like 11 calls from going east where all my main accounts are. And then up here it's like 7 clicks, lawn care near me, and like maybe 3 calls in the last month, to give you an idea. That may change, I'm not sure, but as of right now, guys, I don't know what to do. I don't want to be that guy. Maybe I find them another lawn care service, maybe, I guess. What would you guys do? Because I mean, I don't want to leave a bad taste in their mouth. Their yard's not really hard. It's pretty easy, but you know, then again, it's like I'm driving way out of my way. How do you guys go about handling that situation? For those of you that had this situation, you know, it's 20 minutes this way, and if I do yards on the same day, it's 40 minutes the other way. You know what I mean? Like, and just doing her yard today, even though it's a very wet day and I was actually not going to mow today, very muddy, it's still like an hour. It's going to take me 25 minutes there, 25 minutes back drive time to my house, and then we'll just say 45 minutes to mow. You know, it's like, it's not the best, the most profitable at all. Like, I'm probably losing money. I'm probably not losing money. I'm probably breaking even. I don't know. But yeah, what do you guys think? How should I handle this? Should I call around and get them another lawn care service provider and tell them what's going on? Tell them, you know, it's the only property I have up here. I have 8 other ones over here. Ask them if they want it. How would you guys go about this? And after I find them somebody, you know, I can't guarantee they're going to give them my price. So, like, how would you guys handle it? I'm gonna finish out their first month, and then I'm gonna see where I'm at, how many more spring rush calls I get, and all that good stuff. So let me know what you guys think. Let's get on to the mowing time lapse. Yard complete. You've seen the yard. Not really much to it. I hire a helper to weed eat while I mow. We're talking like maybe 30-minute max yard. Me doing it by myself, add on a bit, about 15-20 more minutes to weed eat, then mow, then blow. But as soon as I find help, that yard will become profitable, I think, even after I pay somebody. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about like a way to go about. I don't want to necessarily like call her and drop them right like you heard me earlier in the video. But let me know what you guys would do in that situation. Would you help them? Would you continue mowing for them until they found somebody else on their own? Or would you also call around, maybe see some guys on that street and ask them about it? Like what would you do? You know, they have a card on file, they pay every time automatically, life's good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. And I also want to play this little sound bite from a guy north of me that kind of passively aggressively threatened legal action against me due to my company's name being somewhat close to his. And when I picked my company's name, I did a lot of research around, didn't find anything close, but until I got the phone call and actually searched him, he's not on Google Map Pack, he's not anywhere besides next door. Said he's been in business for like 16 years or something like that, since 2013, however long that is, 15 years.
Yes, sir. Is this the owner of Lawn Cat?
It is.
Do you have an LLC under that name?
We do.
All right, I was just making sure. My business is LLC. I've been in Lexington for over 15 years, and I don't know that. I mean, are you sure you have an LLC in that name? Because I think it's too close. Okay, and they let you. It's all gone through.
Yes.
Okay, just checking because we do a lot in Richmond and Lexington and Woodford County and surrounding counties. So I just was kind of. I'll have to check with our lawyer and make sure that all that's legit, because it's kind of conflict of interest for me because I do a lot. It's real close. So I just was checking with you first, but I just wanted to make sure that you do have a LLC.
Yep, I filed it with the Secretary of State on the website there.
Okay, and you got back confirmation that it was legit? You could do it?
Yes, I got the PDF files. Yep.
Okay, so you have you've got an EIN number?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Now this is before he had one of his workers. I don't know if he had them call me, but I heard him in the background of the second call. But we're just going to play the initial call. Basically, like, are you sure you're legit and all this stuff. Second time he called me, his buddy called me a few days later and was like, "Hey, is this Lawn Kitty?" And I knew right off the bat it was a BS call. Third time, I sent him a text. I said, "Hey, I would appreciate it if you would not have either friends of yours or workers of yours contact me posing as a customer." I was like, "I do have some advice." I was like, if I were you, I would get a website. I would get on Google Maps, and I would have a presence on Google, because I couldn't find you when I was choosing my name. And when you file for an LLC, guys, it makes you search the name that you want your business to be, and if it's not available, they will not let you file that. And my name is so far off of his name that I don't know what kind of world egotistical maniac he thinks he is, that he owns, I guess, every letter in his name, so therefore I shouldn't be able to have my name. I don't know. This guy's ignorant, very business stupid, I can tell. Sorry for the strong language, but it's true. You can tell he's got one of them voices. He's overweight. I can tell. Very egotistical. I don't need to advertise. I've been in business 15 years. I get business through word of mouth. Yada, yada, yada. I'm just trying to tell him, like, you don't exist, because I couldn't find him. He doesn't have a website. The only way I could find him was on Dun & Bradstreet and Nextdoor app, when I actually searched his full LLC name with LLC in there. Like, I can't find him otherwise. So I'll play the sound bite, let you guys listen to it. And yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'm I'm gonna mow my own yard today because tomorrow and the next day it's going to get kind of crazy. We got to get all of our yards done before Thursday because it's gonna storm again. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.